I'm Dr. Nicole Masick with the Early Learning Nexus 2-Minute Toddler Tip. This week we talked about parenting stress, and it is a very real thing, and it can lead to very strong feelings of depression, of anxiety, and of guilt. Us mothers, we are experts at feeling terrible. We are failing our families and our children and just the world, right? And it all is resting on our shoulders, and we're responsible for everybody's happiness and for everyone to thrive and survive. Okay, that's not real. We are human just like everybody else, and you need to be forgiving with yourself. So it can start with blocking or rationing the amount of negative content you expose yourself to. And that might mean turning off the news or not answering the phone call from a friend who just kind of drags you down. Just limit the amount of stuff that you put yourself in front of that you know isn't necessarily very positive. And then on the flip side, doing something that's positive, walking out into the sunshine, taking a walk, the dog for a walk, or the baby out on a stroll, or just calling a friend that is uplifting, or maybe even just listening to some good music. Be purposeful of putting some positive energy in your environment. The second thing I wanted to suggest was that you do a cognitive reappraisal of certain situations that happen. And what that means is that you don't necessarily bottle up your feelings, but you definitely put some rationalization and some words to it. Just like when toddlers are in the throes of a tantrum, you don't just dive in with them. You give them some words and some thoughts to help them process through it. Well, why not do that for yourself? It works. The last thing I want to tell you is that when our children are having a hard time and struggling, we don't always have to feel the pain. Mothers who feel the pain and have to address a really distressed child, we can get sucked in and our brains actually respond in a way that increases our anxiety and our stress. But if you are able to be cognitively empathetic, which means we give words, we give explanations, and we give some camaraderie in that emotion, that it can actually relieve your child's stress as well as your own. Sometimes the path of least resistance is the best parenting choice. I hope these suggestions help. Take care.